So today our topic agenda. Implementing incremental load or delta load for multiple tables with single pipeline. Okay. So in last class we worked with a single table, but in fact in real time you have many number of tables. Maybe some organizations have thousands of tables also. Okay. So with one single pipeline, you have to implement the same thing. Whatever the work we have done yesterday in last class, the same work to be for all tables. That's it. So for that, first in the first phase, we try to understand what exactly the process for it. So better if there is a paint, easily we can understand the flow. We have taken two lookups. And after that, copy data. And after that, stored process. These are the things you have taken. This entire work is for single table you have done. Got it. So this is a lookup one. It's lookup two. Here you are taking watermark value from watermark table. Okay. How to get the expression at the rate activity of lookup one dot output dot first row dot first row, because we are taking one row. At one time one row you are taking that's why first row dot watermark value. Got it. So in the lookup two you are taking new watermark value. The new watermark value is a maximum of last modified time. Last modified time of source step. Got it. This is lookup. After completion of these two, the copy activity should be executed. What is the meaning? If you connected two activities, suppose lookup one executed first within 5 seconds, but still lookup two is under process. The next copy activity has to be in wait. Understand? Once those two things are completed, then only copy activity should be triggered. So here you are using copy activity. Copy data activity. But finally to update watermark value with the new watermark, value, you are using stored process. Understand? This thing you have done. But this happens only for single table. But I have many number of tables. What is the process we need to do is, I will create a watermark table. In yesterday example, watermark table has only one row. Now here in the watermark table, I keep multiple tables. That too, I am keeping 3 columns here. One is table name. second, watermark value. The third, watermark column. Because table to table, the watermark column can be different. Yesterday we did with, in the source table, we kept last modified column. In another table, that might be different. Okay, they may be last updated date. You said last modified column for one table. Another table has a column called last updated column. Okay, another table may have created date, whatever it may be. That's why I'm maintaining table to table, the column can be different. That's why we are taking one more additional column. Our first table data source. Watermark value, something which is beginning. I'm sorry. What happened? Watermark table. Let's give very beginning 01/01/2022 or 2010, 2000. Time 12. Yeah. Here the watermark column is last modified. Last modified type. Okay. Same thing for the second row. Let's say table is tab 1. Some date. Because table to table, the watermark value can be different. Got it. And last modified type. Suppose here the watermark column may be created type. In this way, table to table, the watermark column can be changed. One more column I am keeping, which is EMP. The same thing. Some column. In this way, first we need to prepare the data. After that, I will add a lookup. Initial lookup. This lookup should read all table lists from this watermark table. This is lookup. Reads data, reads all table list from watermark table. This is the activity we are keeping under the first lookup. So if I apply the lookup, what is the output? Output is JSON. In which field the information available? Value. Because you have 3 rows. Value data type is array. I want to work with each item. To work with each item, I am keeping a for each. One more activity, for each. Right? After completion of the first lookup, the for each should be executed. In the first iteration, it is taking data source. Within this for each, the sub activity. In the for each, sub activity is this one. So now I keep whatever the work we have done yesterday. This entire thing is sub activity. These sub activities, because multiple activities that of for each. Center. Okay, first time what will be passed? Data source is passed. The first iteration for the for each data source is passed. For the data source, incremental load is implemented. In the second iteration, tab 1 is passed. For the tab 1, incremental load is implemented. Third iteration, employee table. In this way, if you have 100 tables, for all the tables, the incremental load will be implemented. In the case of incremental load, what we are doing, only we are taking changes. If no changes happen, all the data. Understand? If no changes happen, all the data. That is full copy. Initial load is always full copy. Next one, what's incremental copy? Got it. You are not expecting any updation in the target. You are not expecting any updation kind of activities. Only as easily taking the delta and dump it to data lake. The data lake you are going to use as a staging area for SCD implementation. Got it. So when you are implementing SCD in the next phase, what you have to do? If record not available in the target, that has to insert. If record available, it has to update. Okay. So for that, data flows will come into the picture. So here we did not involve data flows. Got it. Only extract and load. But in the target, you are going to do some insertion or updation means, so you are expecting some updation in the existed data means that comes under transformation. For the transformation, data flows will be used. Again, different transformations, different other techniques we are going to use. Got it. All of you understand this flow. Please look at the high level, how many activities are here? In high level, how many activities are here? Only 2 activities. These are the 2 activities. The lookup is reading all the tables from watermark table. For how many tables you want to implement, that depends. Got it. So there are 3 tables, 3 times the for each will be executed. At each iteration, this will happen. So first we will implement it at a core level, but after that we need to do some sharpening about this. Okay. Some not errors, some bugs will be there within the process. How to solve those bugs and how to rectify. In coming sessions, we will be learning. Okay, sir. Before going for that, what exactly the process you observe? I will open one Microsoft documentation about this multi-tables. But if you really follow this documentation, you will get 200 errors. But it gives you the core idea, then we will solve this. It's Microsoft documentation for the multi-table incremental load. Observe this. The first step, look up. List of all the tables to be retrieved. For that, look up. Second one, for each. On the for each, the sub activities. This is for the first lookup for old watermark. This is for new watermark. And then here, copy data. And then stored procedure. Understood? So this is what we explained here. The same thing. Got it? Okay. Now, first we try to implement the same thing. Where you are getting the problem, you will understand. Okay. Come to the ADFs. Meanwhile, I will start Azure SQL. So getting into query editor. Okay. Check the list of our tables. What data is there? Select star from data source. This is one table. Okay, what columns we have? Person ID, name, last modified name. Have one. I think of course same data. The same data but with some column change. ID, not person ID, just ID. Name, last modified name. Select star from employee. ID, name, salary, gender, department. But to implement incremental loading, we need something. There should be a watermark column. That means for at what time record is created or at what time record is updated, for that we need one. Let's alter a column. Alter table. Table name, employee. Add. Let's say same name or any other name. Modify type. The data type. Date. Time. Now check the same previous. Table is ready. Not this. I just added a column. ID comma last modify type. I'm asking only two columns. It is not added. Failed execute query, invalid column name. That is not there. Let me check over here. Column it did not execute. So here ID name. Okay, not column added. Alter table. Table name. Employee. Add. Last modify type. Data type. Date. Running this. Generally, in the last, the column to be added. Now take the values of it. Column is added now. Column is added, but last modified time is 12. Okay. I want to update that column. Sir, please mute. Come on, sir. I'm going to fill the class modified pack for the employee table. Update. Table name. Employee. Set. last modified time. Today's date I am giving. Today's date time. Date time or get time? Get date. Get date. Minus 3 days. Minus 3 days I am giving. Get date of minus. So suppose today is 22nd minus 3. That date I am giving. This is for all the rows. Now check it. Okay, record query executed. Now check the data from your employees. What date is there? 19. Okay, for all the rows, same data I applied. Okay, think that today one new record is inserted. The today's data I am giving. Insert it. Table employee values. What is our sequence? ID 107. Name Siva. Salary 80. Gender male. Department number 14 or 13. And then date I want. Today's date I want to give. Get date. Sorry, process succeeded. Now check the value for the last row. The record is 107 we have inserted now. We run that alter statement. We have to run update statement, not select statement. Look at the last recorded date. 107 is which is today's date, which is 22nd. Right? So if you want to implement incremental load for a table, there should be watermark column in the table, which contains not only date and time. Only date when it is required. Suppose your ETL process is fixed. Daily only one time they are running. Yesterday night 9 p.m. they run means again today night 9 p.m. they will run it. Again tomorrow 9 p.m. they will run it. At the time is not required. At the time simply we can go with date. But if I want to run this process for every 1 hour, okay, or else on demand if I want to run from last ETL process to today's current ETL process, how many records are inserted, how many records are updated, all the things I want to take. At the time is mandatory. Understood? That's why don't go with the date, go with the date time field. Date and a time field. Now all the source tables are ready. You have 3 source tables. One is data source, second one tab 1, third one employee. These 3 tables should be available in our watermark table. Okay. Select star from watermark table. Observe the data. There is only data source and tab 1, but employee not inserted. Insert that. Sir, you are not giving any schema name, sir. Here. What is default schema? DBO. Suppose if schema is different, you add one more column called schema name also in the watermark. Understood? Suppose from different tables from different schemas we have. At the time, add all these things. Schema also one column should be here. Got it? Come on, I want to insert the employee table also into this. Insert into watermark table. Values. What values you want to insert? Table name as employee. Watermark value. Suppose 2000 water bottle. Okay, first let me insert first. 2000 hyphen 01. We have to kept in 2000 hyphen 01 hyphen. Okay, this kind of format is little difficult. I give in regular style. First month, day, year 2000. Time also I am giving like 12. Yeah. Here also I have the column. Last modified time as watermark column. I am inserting this. Query insert. Now check that all the data. Select start from watermark table. Now data source available, tab 1 available, employee available. Got it. Now as an initial, I want to load all the things. I'm going to the ETL or ADF Studio. All data sets already prepared. I will show you what data sets we have used in the pipeline. You can check. Let's go with incremental 2. Reading all the table list from watermark and then for each. In the for each, I have 4 activities. What are those activities? These are the 4 activities. 1, 2, 3, 4. Understood. Same yesterday work you kept in under sub activity of the for each. But you have to apply parameterization. That means every time the table is changed, dynamic first time data source table, because yesterday we fixed table name in the query, but now instead of fixing you have to use item.table. Understand? So you need to make that process, yesterday process, dynamic. So what the process you need to do, just observe. First you check watermark, how it is going to take. Data set DS watermark. Table I fixed because we have three rows are there in the table. Got it? What data set? Which is watermark table. Already table name we fixed it because we need all the tables. Okay. And then generally first row is selected by default. We unselect it. So that all rows, all items you will get. Every row has 1 item. Each item has 3 fields. What are those? Table name, watermark value, watermark column. These are the 3 columns. So these 3 we need to pass to the for each. In the for each, what is the input? You check it. Which is output of lookup. That means watermark. So lookup value output always in value field. Value is an array. Array has 3 items. Every iteration 1 item it will take it. Now actual story starts from here. Come to the for each activities. Look this. Lookup 1, lookup 2. In the case of lookup 1, Go to the settings. What we are taking? What query? What is that query? Select star from watermark table. Where table name is equal to data source to be applied. In the first iteration, what is the table name? Data source. In the second iteration, what is the table name? Tab 1. In third iteration, table name? Employee. Yesterday, we fixed that value. Now, you made it that. At one iteration, one particular table it has to be. Understand? Select star from watermark table where table name is equal to @item dot table. That's it. Same. Yesterday, we made it constant. Now, we made it dynamic. Same work. No change. So finally, what it is taking? What value is available here? What value is available here?
All three values.
You said star, sir. Remember, you said
all
star.
Three values.
All three values. Table name available. Watermark value available. That is available. Got it. That means how many rows it will produce the output? Lookup. I am talking about lookup 1. How many rows of output it will produce? Only one row. Array man, here you have fixed a table name. Why you are confusing? I don't understand. Go to the query. Your watermark has 3 rows. Here you are saying that where table name is equal to first table. Only one row. That means one item. Because of one item, in which field the value is available? First row. Not value, first row. The first row contains 3 fields. Table name, watermark value, watermark column. Understood? Right. Based on that, we need to fetch that information in the query. Look at lookup 2. Latest watermark we did. That means a new watermark. New watermark is what? Maximum of last modified time from the table. Got it? This thing you can understand from here. So here observe, I am going to apply max query. That's why I did not select a table. Understand? I selected query. Check this query, all of you. Select max of table to table. If you fix the last modified time, you get error. Of course, in this example, you don't get error. Because for the 3 tables, the column is last modified time, last modified time, last modified time. But in real time, for different tables, different columns, they will be date columns, they will be applied. That's why we took help of third column, which is watermark column. First, in the first iteration, what is the table name, sir? Data source. Sir, just keep that in mind, sir. Every time you are going to the flashback, please cache that, persist that into your memory. That our watermark table has only 3 rows. Just keep that in mind. When I ask the question, you are going for flashback. That is disturbing me really. Where from, sir, here you are applying max from which table? Item dot table name. What is the first table? In the first iteration, what is the first table? Data underscore src. Maximum of what is watermark column in that? What is watermark column in that? Last modified time. Last modified time. Got it. So for the first table, what is the last modified time? The max of last modified time is counted. That is treated as new watermark value. Same yesterday work, sir. Making dynamic. That's it. Okay, think that, sir. Second table is sales. Second table is sales. Their date column is updated date. Now what will be applied? Tell me. Select max of
item dot update.
max of what will be applied here? One time, what will be applied? Update date. Select max of update date.
Updated date.
Okay, from sales. So in this way, different tables may have different date columns for the timestamp purpose. That's why we took help of third column. Yesterday we don't need because we work with one table. Okay. So this small change you need to do. Understood? Now for each. Here actually, if you follow the Microsoft documentation, you will get a lot of live errors. Okay. What the change we need to do, just observe. First, what Microsoft has given is just observe. The query. In the case of copy. Where is copy? Look for copy, sir. Look for copy. No. This is integration runtimes. That's for the lookup one, this for lookup two. Here. For the copy activity, what is the source? The source is this one. To copy this. I think in the above, this is just image, not the text box. You just observe this. They have given the query like this. Try to understand all of it. Select star from your table name. That means current table. Think that your first table is data source. Where watermark column, that means last modified time. Where watermark column is last modified time. Is greater than what? Old watermark value. Last modified time greater than old watermark value, which is output of first lookup. Got it? And same watermark column, which is last modified time, less than or equals to new watermark value. Okay. Let's change our according to us. Please change it. What is the table name?
Data.
You simply said table name. Our field is table name. Where item greater than watermark column. What we said? Where is our SQL? What is the column? Watermark call, COL. Please modify that. Tell me the spelling correctly. Watermark. Okay. That means in the first iteration, last modified time is substituted here. Greater than @ activity. What we said here? What is our lookup activity name? Lookup 1. Capital L or small l, please check it. Capital L, uppercase L only. Those are case sensitive, sir. Look up what dot output, first row, watermark value. What we said, the field name, what for watermark value, please verify. Verify at database level. Watermark value, all are small cases. Watermark value, sorry, V value. Clear? And modify this. What is required? Watermark column less than or equal to at the rate activity of lookup 2. New watermark is coming from lookup 2. Dot output dot first row dot new watermark. We said capital B. Make it sure. Go to the lookup and go to the query. What field we are generating? New watermark capital B. Yes. Clear. According to that, we have modified that. Okay. I'm just removing my query and keeping Microsoft documentation query as a source, not this. At copy data. There is copy data here. Copy data source. I have some BigQuery here. I'll copy. No, I will paste it. Okay, documentation query I have given. Same, what you are seeing here like this. This query I have given. Okay, but field names are different. That's why we modified our field name. Same query. Okay, this is source. So simply what it is doing, sir. Yesterday I have checked the information. What it is doing finally. Sir, what are the dates available in our table, sir? All are latest dates. That means the March dates only. But in the watermark table, what is the initial date? 2000. Year 2000. That means our dates are greater than old markup or not? Yes. Old watermark or not? That is, take all the rows which are greater than old watermark. At the same time, that should be less than or equal to new watermark. Understood? That should be less than or equal to new watermark. So this query we have given. In the first iteration, it happens for first table. Second iteration, same thing happens for the second table. Come to the sink. Come to the sink. What you are writing? Table. Yesterday we fixed data underscore SRC. We fixed, but every iteration table name is changing, right? That's why like table name. After that a dot. After that pipeline run ID. Same work. We did not do any change. Okay. The next page. Stored procedure. What is that stored procedure you have done? Create. Procedure. Procedure name. Update. Parameters. At the rate. Modify. You need to pass. Last modify 10. For which table? Table. As. Update. What is the table name? Update table. Okay. Set. What value you want to update? How to get the last modified time? Within that item, 3 fields are there, the right in the first at the right item. Dot. How to get that? Watermark. Suppose the first table data source. In the data source, what is the column? Last modified time. How to get that last modified time? At the right item of watermark column. Understood or not? Got it? Where? At the right table name. Sorry. This one you are updating with what value? At the rate? Last modify. Fine. Understood. Next. Where? Table name equals to at the rate table name and close. Understood. This kind of query you need to pass it. That means here in the stored procedure you cannot place the query like this straight away. Okay. Something which is related with your watermark column that equal to your passed value. Here latest value has to be passed. Okay, after that table name is equal to the table name should be passed from the stored procedure parameter. What are the parameters that you have configured? Same as yesterday work. Settings. Last modified time one parameter. Table. For last modified time, what you have passed? Check it. New watermark value, which is output of second lookup. Okay. At table name. From the lookup one. Output dot. First row dot table. That you have passed. Got it. So these things. Our internet is very weak. Okay, these things are configured. Now I am running the pipeline. Same work you have done in a loop. Okay, yesterday only one table, that's why no loop. Today multiple tables, that's why loop for each. Watermark, which is first lookup. Check the output of watermark, sir. What is the shape of it? All of you. How many tables we kept?
3 tables.
3 tables. That's why 3 items. At each item, table name, watermark value, watermark. Actually, what is the data type of watermark value in our table? In our table, what is the data type of watermark value? Date type. But here it written as string. Observe this, it written as string. Got it? Value is kept in double quotes means data type is string. But in fact, in table, originality is date type. Okay. Check the failure now. No, not failure is happening. All are succeeded. Okay. Check the output once again, sir. Now this go to high level pipeline. Check all the activities for each is completed. Okay. Where we are now, data lake. I think we did not create any, we did not open the data lake, just give it time. I'm going into the bulk storage account. This is our my bulk storage. Containers. A sync I configured as my tables for this. So table name dot the pipeline run it. Concat of table name. After that dot. After that pipeline run it. చూసావా నువ్వు ఫోన్లో మాట్లాడు అని నిన్ను చూసి ఆయన చెడిపోతున్నాడు. ఇప్పుడు ఆదేశం చూసి ఆయన చెడిపోతాడు. సతీష్ ఏమనకపోయేసరికి ఆదేశ్కి ధైర్యం వచ్చింది. Yes, sir, please. Some net slow, that's why. Okay, please check the today's date, sir. Today's date. 3/22, 3/22. These are. One is for data source, another one is for employee. Got it. Where is our tab one? 22. Here tab one. Okay. Actually, yesterday we have done, on 21st we have done something. But today again, why entire data is called? Just check entire data copied or only look at tab one. There are 3 rows. Thank God. All the rows have been copied. Why? Already yesterday first full copy has been done. Again, why all the rows copied? Because now you changed the watermark to 2000. Year 2000. All the rows of these things are greater than 2000 or not? Yes. The next one, only latest records will be copied. Got it? Again, in the second table. Sorry. employee. First time. This is first time. So that all the rows. When I run the pipeline next time, only updated and inserted records. Already have seen yesterday. Understood? In this way, the process will happen. Okay. Sir, at the time of generating these dates, please check the dates, how the dates information here. What is the last field, last modified time, right? Check the date value of the last modified time. 2022, -3, -19, 03, 08, 4, something like this, while returning it to this one. Got it? Because in the table, the data is like this. In the table, the data is like this. But in the lookup, you please check, sir. In the lookup output, you please check how the data is. There is something different. That is also taken from the same table, right? Understood. So sometimes you may get some incompatible errors because of source column date format, lookup output to date format, which is a string. The formats are different. While comparing, comparison errors you will be getting. That's why for the same query, some pepper and masala, you just add it. Same query, doing some modification, that's it. Watermark column, I'm not touching this. Okay. This is what output of lookup. Output of lookup is in. How is the output of lookup? String format. That too, it is giving some T kind of something in between date and hour time, some capital T, and after that some milliseconds, after that some Z. Okay, such kind of some additional characters it is giving. Because of those extra characters, if extra characters are produced in the comparison, your process will be failed. Because this is purely date column. This is string. Got it? That's why you are doing like this. For example, you just observe, go to what kind of things you need to do. Please verify here. Select star from employee, where ID is equal to 101. Look at only this one. Only this query. One row you are trying to retrieve. Six seconds, 8 seconds. Okay. Go for long. Internet. Sorry, sir, that is disconnected. Sir, all of you getting my screen? That is very fluctuated here. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Meanwhile, my SQL is being loaded. You just observe.
Yes, sir.
So actually,
But
we have,
video is not showing.
sorry, everything is going on, sir. Video, why video? Observe here. We at the time of inserting, we have inserted date like this: 03, 01, 2022, 12, 00 AM like this. We have inserted data in the string format. But internally, at the time of loading, how your SQL is converting that? 2022 hyphen 03 hyphen 01. After that, something like T and hours like 00 00 something Z or some other simple like this. But lookup, while lookup is taking this, reading this one, this is converting as string. Understand? At the time of comparing between this one, like you may, what I say, this date and this one. For all the dates, for all the date values, you will get values not like this. Different values it is producing. Luckily, in the previous process, such kind of value is not produced. But for some other different dates, you will get such kind of values. Got it? At the time, comparison errors will come. Your flow will be failed. That's why here you are applying a query. Convert. This is pure SQL server statement. Everything varchar of max, converting into varchar. Okay, varchar of max. What you want to convert? I want to convert last modify time with 120. What is that 120? You just 120 is one of the style, date style. What date styles they have given? You just check it. Microsoft documentation. Net. Whenever our Sunad technologies is weak, then it will automatically connect to Provo. Dynamism. Okay, now loaded. Okay. No, it's a previous document. Still it is on our top. Yesterday I have copied that. Okay, let me check the date time styles. This the style numbers documentation formats. Okay. Still it is loading up. Here you can check it. Now observe this one, sir. The same previous query I am giving. Select ID comma or only last modify time I am giving. Last modify time from table employee where ID is equal to 101. This is my query. Observe the date format. It has given 2022-03 19 T 03. That means 3 is hour. 8 minutes 41 seconds. After that, some milliseconds like this. Based on the value, some additional characters Z, X, U, V, such kind of things. Whenever such kind of characters are generated, comparison will be failed. Understand the point, sir? That's why, like, convert that like this. Select, convert. Everything I am converting into char, where char of max. How much length is produced? That much length only to be occupied. If you fix like only 15 characters, only 15 characters it will take it. Got it? Where char of max. I'm going to convert the last modified time. Comma. I'm just giving 100. What is the meaning of it? You please check it. From table, employee, where. Let me come to next slide. Where ID is equal to 10. This is just my query. What is the date format now? Previous style different. The style 100 is different, right? Got it? If I give you like this, March 19, 2022, 3:08 AM. Think that, sir, your source date is this one, last modified date is this one, greater than old markup value. Old markup value is in different format. Comparison will be failed or not? Understood? So I want to neutralize. Luckily, in the previous process that not happened, but for different rows, that will happen. That kind of problem will happen. Got it? I want to make it neutralize. Okay. For example, I'm trying to give 50. You should not give every number. It will say the style is not available to you. Invalid style. What style Microsoft has given, you have to follow the documentation. Date format style, just search in Google for the Microsoft documentation for the SQL Server or Azure SQL. Okay, I'm giving 120. Now try to follow, try to observe the difference in output. Is there T now? Previously T produced. Now only year, month, day, space, and then hours, minutes, seconds, not milliseconds, not additional characters X, Y, Z, like that. Understand? Now check your query. Luckily, this kind of situation not happened in the last time execution, but different rows for different date values, that kind of problem will come. That's why what you have to do this. I will replace this. With this query. In the place of last modified time, we give @ item dot watermark. Understand? Replace this expression with this way. Okay, here I am giving number 1. The replacement number 1 is this one. Understood? What is the data type of it? Data type of it. Date type. If it is date time, directly you can apply convert like this. What is the data type of it? What is the data type of it? String, because this is the output of a lookup, right? But on a string, directly if you apply this one, it will say get out. Understand? If it is pure date, for the date, this kind of conversion is okay. Because if the data is in string, it is clearly expecting in this format. No T. The problem comes with T. After that, no milliseconds. No Z kind of extra characters. If the value is in string, the convert could not able to parse it. That's why I'm going to replace the second with the second expression. I'm taking substring. You know substring in SQL. Substring of your string name. Your string is what? Clear? Substring of but within that, in this string value, there is a capital T, right? Capital T and some additional characters. These things are there. I don't want them. From here to here, I want to take. From here to here, I want to take. Totally, how many characters are there? 4, 5, 8, 10. After T, 11. 19 characters. Substring of starting with the 0 index and with 20 index. That means 0 includes, index 20 excludes. That means what it will take? 0 to 19. Start index includes, end index excludes. Understood? So that what it has to take? What it has to take? 0. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay? It will take up to that one. Got it? 0 to 20. But I don't want a T. That's why I'm going to apply one more function here. Replace. Replace of what? Capital T with what? With a space. Replace is completed. Understand? Now this is purely in a neat format like this one, right? Now you can convert it into date. Understand? Like this. The second expression I am replacing like this. Clear? And I am doing the same thing for lookup to output also. Lookup 2 is producing new watermark value, but string that new watermark value, which is date, that is as a string type or not. Again, there is a chance of such kind of noisy characters or not. When our noisy characters generated in the output, comparison will be failed. It could not able to compare, then flow will be failed. Understood? That's why I'm I generated complete statement with this ADF incremental load 2 nodes. Now you check it. This is the biggest query what I have applied. Same Microsoft given statement, just we applied convert for that. Come on, try to translate. Adesh, put the face feelings normal. Come on, try to understand. Select star from, let's say your table is employee, sir. Select star from employee. Select star from employee. Where last modified type. Where last modified type, which is converted in our required format. That to the format type 120 I have given. 120 style is this one, already have checked it. This is 120 style. First year, hyphen month, hyphen day, space, no T, no noisy characters. Only hour, minute, seconds. We need to consider second also. Got it? That is converted. That means where last modified time greater than what you applied. First substring, replace capital T with space. 0 to 19 only you are taking. 0 to 19 only you are taking. That taken string, replaced string is we are converting into var max. Now this type is var max. This type is also var max. Two different strings can be compared. Understand the point, sir? Like that. Again, so what exactly the meaning of entire statement? The meaning where last modified time greater than old markup value. Old markup value, which is output of lookup 1. But output is noisy string. The noisy string we have cleaned it. Understood? And at the same time, last modified time should be less than or equal to. Last modified time should be less than or equal to new watermark value. The same thing again. Last modified time. Sorry. The last modified time is less than or equals to new watermark value. Again, new watermark value, output you have cleaned it. The cleaned string you convert into var max. Now you are comparing. Now no chance of getting errors, whatever the date value may be, whatever the date format may be. Because you are fixing 120, 120. Left side before comparison operator 120. Right side also 120. Suppose left side 100, right side 120. Problem will come or not? Understood? That's why you are neutralizing. Think that this is whatever the thing I have explained, especially in the second phase. This is true only for SQL Server and Azure SQL. If your source database is Oracle, in Oracle, how to clean the date, you just verify. Source database is DB2. In DB2, this query may be changed. Of course, substring is available in Oracle, replace available in Oracle. For the conversion in Oracle, to string, to char, to varchar, like that. Maybe database to database, the function will be changed. To which source database you are retrieving, from which source database you are retrieving. Based on that, apply the function. All of you understood? Incremental loading means. Okay. So very soon, tomorrow, in tomorrow's session, I will explain you about deduplication. What is the meaning of deduplication? Eliminating duplicate records. Elimination is two ways, two different scenarios for the eliminating of duplicates. 101, Bharat, 50. 101, Bharat, 50. Duplicate record. When it is duplicate record, all records matched. If all records matched, then only you should treat it as duplicate. But in the transactions, 101, today my attendance attended, true. Next day, 101, attended, false. The next day, 101, attended, true. 101, false. Now, can you eliminate duplicates? No. If all columns matched, then only I want to eliminate duplicate. This is one way. This is one scenario. And one more scenario. Here you should eliminate duplicates. In this scenario, don't. Here duplicates are required. Okay, I'm going for a products table. Product 1, TV. Product 2, laptop. Product 3, that's a mobile. Product 4, product 1, washing machine. Now, products is a master table. Product ID should be unique. For TV, the product ID is P1. For washing machine also, the P1 is asset. Now in this case, P1 is invalid. Second P1 is invalid. Understand? I don't want P1. Now only based on only product ID. Here based on all columns match, you are eliminating duplicates. If all columns match, then only you are eliminating duplicates in the first scenario. But in the second scenario, based on the ID, only ID matched, I want to eliminate the duplicates. Okay, this process we will see. So first, digest your incremental load concept into your brains. I am asking you not watch, digest. Got it? Then we go for, after few, we go for SCD. If I add some upset kind of activity for this, SCD will be done. What is the basic nature of SCD? If record expected, record is existed, updation should happen. If record not existed, insert should happen. Same upset kind of activity. Very simple. Prerequisite incremental load. Understood. Already incremental load completed. Staging area completed. From that staging area, you need to read the data and load into target table. But target table behavior, not insertion activity. Upsert activity should be done. Upsert. Upsert means is a combination of update and insert. Got it. That is SCD1. SCD2 means
only update.
Arre. SCD2 means
History of the data.
record not available, insertion. Record available, as a new version, one more record should be inserted. So old value available, updation as a new version of the record, that should be inserted. Okay, so first you digest yesterday concept and today concept completely with practice, then we go for SCD. Meanwhile of your day, because digestion definitely will take 2 to 3 days. Meanwhile, we go for special transformations, right? Yeah. Oh, time already 9:40. Okay, sir, all of you. Let's meet tomorrow.